right, welcome back. This is Rich Philippone, and you're watching Six String Fun. Thanks for checking this video out and the channel out. Really appreciate it. I figured for today what I wanted to do was just continue on the path of the Fountain of Lamneth by Rush off the Caress of Steel album. I already have a few videos that I've done. The cards are above. If you want to check them out, go right ahead. But this was the final piece. I should say the whole Fountain of Lamneth was the final piece on the Caress of Steel album. And a lot of people say that it was this album and probably this piece as well as the Necromancer that really put them on that route to becoming a prog band, which led to 2112. And I think if you're a Rush fan, you know what happened when 2112 came out. There was no looking back after that. They were off and running. So just wanted to just kind of keep the pieces coming out for this particular song, The Fountain of Lamneth. There's 6 pieces. This one is actually the intro to the Fountain, and it's called In the Valley. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at the intro, which is mainly acoustic guitar. The first verse is acoustic guitar, and then midway through, maybe a little bit sooner, the whole band kicks in and Alex goes into the electric guitar side of things. So really cool. So check it out. Like, subscribe if you want to see more, hear more. Hit the bell so that way I know what it is you want to hear. The comment section below, let me know. And we'll go from there. So let's take a closer look. All right, so let's get a closer look at this. There's a lot going on in this song, a lot of different sections and actually variations of playing certain things. So we'll go over the acoustic guitar pieces first and then the electric guitar afterwards. That flows pretty seamlessly, but there's just a lot happening here. So the intro that I showed you, need to know these chords. The D chord, okay? The F sharp minor chord 7. So what we're doing here is instead of using our pinky, we're just barring here, and then our ring finger is going to be on the A string 4th fret. Okay, B minor, and then just a variation of the B minor. We're going to just take our index finger off the root, which is the B note, basically the 2nd fret 5th string, and we're just going to move it out of the way here so that the A string rings open. But you don't want to take the bar off because we still have the open string down there. If you do it, we don't want that. So basically just that, and then we're just kind of moving it off the root just to give us the A root now at that point, okay? We got that. We're going to go into a G. And then all I do here is I'm just kind of walking the bass line from the G to the F sharp. Okay? An E to the A. All right, so that's really it. And it's 4/4 time for the most part. So you just got to be counting to yourself 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and that works. So even if you can't pick all of this, if you can just strum it, it'll still sound good, right? Excuse me. So what we'll do is, as far as the note picking, I'll get it as close as I can. I don't think this I know it's not 100% accurate, but the notes are there. So we're holding that, and I think it's the D chord that kind of will be the I don't say trickiest, but just where there's a little bit more going on than some of the other chords. Holding the D chord, as I said, 1 2 3 4. We're gonna just hold that D chord, and we're gonna go B string, G string, twice, just like that. Okay, D string, and then the B and the G string. D chord, and then the B and the G string twice. All right. And then from there, we're just going to hold that shape. We're going down to the E string now. So we're going to actually this is going to become a suspended 4th now at this point, okay? So we add the pinky to the 3rd fret, 1st string, right? So it'll be just pick the 3rd fret, and then we're going to pick the 2nd fret. And then we just come back up to those same 2 strings we were just on. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. That's your intro right there, okay? Okay? And then from there, it's just basically a pattern. You kind of go to each chord, and there's basically a pattern there. So you're going to hit that, each note, you're going to have a root note. Okay? For this particular one, when we go to this F sharp minor 7, it's going to be the 5th string 4th fret. We're going to go there, and we're just going to pick down and up. 1 2 3 4. Okay. and that last part of it, those last 4 notes, is just from the E. You're coming right back up to the D. Okay? To the B minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, root note, we're going to the 2nd fret, 5th string. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going down to the 3 notes. 1, 2, 3, and back up. You see that? Now I pulled up the bar so you can hear that. That open E you don't want, okay? So when we're going to that B minor, it's going to be... All right, so from the top again. And again, it's just a pattern. So it's really the first 4 notes are going to be just kind of 1, 2, 3, and up. And then again, the last 4 are going to be basically from the E string up. Just like that. So again, from the top. To the G. So I go 6th string, 5th string. Right? So it's G string, A string, excuse me, E string, A string, G string, D string. And then 4 up from the high E. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all I'm doing after that is I'm just moving the bass line to the F sharp. Again, okay? And then there's going to be a quick walk down. Okay, you're on the 6th string. So it's a 6th string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open. So let's go to the top again, because we're going to be walking into that full E chord right there, okay? Oops. Yeah, I'll try that again. Open A, G, D sharp, the F sharp. A little tongue-tied today, so I think you got that one. So when you go to the E, again, and just kind of picking some random notes there. Random for me, because I don't know exactly I've listened to it over and over, and I just can't quite get the actual flow there. But again, it's going to be the same pattern for the most part you're doing with the other chords. And all we do is end on the A. All right, we're strumming that. And then there's that little riff. Pretty straightforward, actually, okay? We're going to hold that A. And then what I do is, it's going to be on the B string, G string, okay? I just bar the 2nd fret, almost like you're holding an A still. I'm barring on the 2nd fret B and G string, right? And all I'm doing is picking the B and the G. And then I move those fingers. Index is going to be on the B string 3rd fret. Middle finger on the 4th fret G string. Again, so we get this right. Again, 2 notes here. You're going to start on the G, go to the B. 2 notes here. You're going to go to the 4th fret on the G and the 3rd fret on the B. And all we're going to do is slide down to the 6th fret on the G string and then the 5th fret on the B string. And then you go back into the D. So again, let's do the whole thing over, okay? Just from the top. F sharp, minor 7, B minor with the open A, G, and then just walk that down to the F sharp as the bass. And then we're going to walk down all together on the 6th string to the E, A, and then just a little riff. So one more time. And that's going to go on, I think it's 3 or 4 times. And it just kind of, each time around, it gets a little bit more, instead of picking in the individual notes, you can hear Alex kind of doing some more of the strumming here and there. Okay, and then there's a bit of a transition from this, at least as far as the guitars go, from this into the electric guitar. And what they're doing here is just kind of like, again, it's just kind of a walk-up using some, the D shape. Well, I guess it starts on a D, and you're just changing the bass line around. Okay, so what I'm doing there is a D chord. And I'm taking this and I'm moving it up here to the 4th string on the 2nd fret for a bass note there. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to do another D-shaped variation from there. Instead of here, I just kind of shift, again, the bass note's going from here to here. And I just play this D chord. So what that chord is might look a little strange, and this is how I play it. But I've got that bass note now on the 4th string, 4th fret. Right there. And then I go to a G. Okay. And then from there you're going into this open A. Okay. So basically at that point, that's where the guitar is going to change from acoustic to electric. So one more time. We go D, change that bass note there, walk the bass note down to a G triad to this open A. So basically, if you were to play an E chord, right, all you're doing is sliding it up on the 6th and 7th fret there. Okay? You can see that. Got it? So basically, taking this chord, let's just slide it up right here. All right? So again. And then the second time, I believe, is when the electric guitar kicks in. So let's move over to that guitar now. All right, so we're going to now switch to the electric guitar, and we're playing that same pattern, basically, we just played, but instead of strumming it, you know, like an acoustic guitar, it's going to be just single strums. Okay? All right, got that? And then when you come to this A here, you're going to hear so what I'm doing there is, when I strum that, I'm taking my middle finger off so that A string is now open. Okay? And then one more, and then I fret the note again for the chord. All right. Now you get to, then the next part of the song would be this. So all I'm doing is I'm using that same shape for the B to the A, all right? to a D. So let's do it all together. B, A, B, A, to a D. Now, here's the next part of the song, which I think you all recognize. I hear this a couple different ways. Easiest way to describe it, it's definitely C to D. So you want to do, you know, a power chord, bar chord. You can do it here, or even which doesn't sound terrible either. I am pretty sure that we're using the bass note here on the C note on the 6th string 8th fret. I just hear that. I hear that triad right there. So if you know your caged system, this is the G-shape C chord, basically what we're going to play. So all we're doing, but we're just playing a triad, okay? So what I do here is probably the easiest way to show it is I use my pinky for the 6th string 8th fret, ring finger 8th string 7th fret, and then my pointer for the 5th fret D string. Right? Okay? To the D. All right, so let's do it all together. All right, but again, it's just C to D, so you can do this. You can do this. Or even if you want to pull this one off. But I'm pretty sure what I'm hearing is using this as a triad. Okay? And then from there, it's just more of the arpeggios and finger picking of some other chord structure. So what you'll do here is you kind of go into it's a bit of an E minor 7. So the vocal there is, I'm drawing a blank on the vocal now. But anyway, I'll put the, either in the description or right here, I'll just kind of put the time on the song so you can kind of get a feel for what it is. But it's basically just that kind of, it goes back into that more that arpeggio. So the second time around, the key there is lifting your finger, because what I'm hearing, I'm playing an E minor 7 right here, okay? And actually what I'm doing is, easiest way to describe it, if I played a G, I'm keeping those fingers there, but I'm moving these two to that E minor shape, okay? So I'm starting on the 4th string. All right, so it's E minor, to the G, F sharp, back to E minor, okay? Second time around, you're lifting your pinky off of that so that E string is open. You go around a couple times on that. And then from there, it's going into kind of like an open D. I don't know the exact name of this D is, but if you play the C chord, right, move it up to the 5th fret. So you go from 3 to 5, right? And add your pinky on the 5th fret on the E string. Let's try that again. so you do that twice. And I'm walking down the C, B, A. All right, to an F. So you. So what I'm doing there on that F, a little funky as well. You could play just an F, but I pick right there the first two, and I'm picking an open E, and I'm barring it real quick again to get the B string with the first fret, and then I go to a G with that open E there. Okay, so it's. So basically, you're going to do all of that twice, and it goes back to this. Okay? So that's really most of the song right there, I believe. I don't think I left anything out. The only difference here being is that when you do this riff at the end, every time you're doing it, you're accenting this D a little bit more because it's going to land on that D. Okay, and it's going to go right into the drums for Didex and Narpits. Okay, so it's. That's basically, I think, most of the song right there for the most part. So to kind of go over it again, basically what we did there was, fuzz bothering me. Again, real quick, let's go through it one more time real quick. We kind of went over the intro. Got that part right? Right? And then we just kind of do that again. Do that a couple times, then to that other arpeggiated piece. Right? Okay? Yeah, I know I hit a wrong note there, but I'm too far into this. I'm not going to stop. So basically, those are the bones of the song right there. Is it 100% accurate? Nope. I know it's not, but it takes you I think through most of it in terms of the rhythm, the keynotes, like, you know, and the key signatures of that piece. I think it's there for that. So, you know, play with it, see what else you come up with. But I think if you're learning to kind of just play this, and again, you could probably just strum this whole thing on an acoustic guitar as well. You know, check it out. Let me know in the comments below. I was certainly trying to stretch my legs on this one, so I figured no guts, no glory. You know, go for it. So I think now with this one done, it's half of the Fountain of Lamneth. Basically, I got a few more things to do. I think Panacea, the Fountain, and Bacchus Plateau. So keep an eye out for these. This is probably one of the more difficult ones, I think, of the group. But at the same time, if you're looking at the Fountain, which is a 6-piece, a lot of similar guitar parts are in there. So, you know, that could be helpful as well. So again, like, subscribe, check it out, comments below. Again, I've got the cards up top. You know, check them out to some of the other pieces I've done for the Fountain of Lamneth, and I'll see you real soon.